The wind is incredibly strong right now, just almost holding me up as I lean there. And that driving rain coming in, pelting us as we continue to ride out this wall.
We showed you down the road. We went down Highway 1 a little bit, showed you that storm surge, and it's just not letting up. The wind is kind of going. This is the strongest the wind has been combined with the rain.
It is definitely picking up. You can definitely feel it. It's raining really hard. The wind is not as intense as it was about 10 minutes ago.
The big issue right now is the wind. The rain, virtually gone right now. It's still a little wet out here, but I haven't felt a drop at all in some time. But that wind still picking up tremendously. And because of that issue that we were seeing earlier, where we saw that the east winds coming in and kind of fighting back on that surge, that's gone. That's over now because the wind is now coming in from the south, from the Gulf, and you can see the waves pushing in toward us where we are right here. This is the Gulf, that's the south that way. So that is what's causing that storm surge here.
Well, as usual, guys, you were correct. The conditions have picked up from the last time that we spoke quite a bit. I kind of see here the wind has really picked up, probably strongest wind we've had since we've been down here.
We are already seeing some flooding, some street flooding here that has covered the road. And then just take a look and see if you can kind of capture that, Steve. There, you can almost see little eddies as the water's just ripping over. It shows you the speed and the current, how quickly this water is moving. This is why we always tell you, hey, don't drive on these roads.
You ever want to see what storm surge looks like in real time? This is what it looks like in real time. If you look right here behind me, this is Bayou Lafourche basically coming onto Highway 1, and it's probably going to keep doing this now, and you see all the debris. This is part of the issue too, is that once all this is gone, somebody's going to have to come and clean all this up. But right now, they're not going to do that. They're going to wait for this to pass. And as it's passing, you see Jake showing you all of Bayou Lafourche is basically pushing its way onto Highway 1, and because of these winds pushing all of this water up, up, up. The good news is that we're on the wrong side of the levee protection system right now. The good side may not hopefully see as bad a storm surge as they're seeing on this side.
And you can see that water just starting to come up there with the surge as it begins to rise just a little bit. There, it's not significant enough to where we believe that it's going to impact the parish of Terrebonne in any significant way. We spoke again with the director of the Terrebonne Parish Levee Management District. She tells me that they believe that this system will hold up tight to Francine. But again, this is the Gulf. That's the water right there. This is what we've been waiting for here through the... Woo! Y'all, those winds are incredibly strong right there. But this is what we've been waiting for, telling you about Francine coming in through here. So as we see that storm really push in on that solid track, is directly into Terrebonne Parish. This area is going to feel the worst of the impacts, and it's going to continue in through the parish as well. So make sure that you are prepared for that.
The rain has not really bothered us all day. We've been getting wet, but at this point when the wind's blowing like this, every raindrop is just like getting pinched in your ears and your face and all of that stuff. So it's no fun at all. I will say the good news is that we haven't seen anybody out here pretty much all day long, which means they've been heeding those warnings. The only people we've seen really is police officers, sheriff's deputies, Louisiana State Police.
Here on the Mandeville Lakefront, the rain continues to come down even harder minute by minute as Francine makes her way to the north shore. The wind is still coming out of the north and not from the south, as we'll see as the storm starts to approach. Water is building up on Lakeshore Drive. It has been closed down for much of the day, and the water keeps getting deeper and deeper here, as you can see. There is absolutely nobody out here tonight. Police are keeping everyone away from Lakeshore Drive, and it's a good idea to stay in as these winds are only going to pick up.
We have seen a ton of power outages. Lights are out nearly everywhere. We just have a giant light here on this location. This building collapse here near Terrebonne High in Houma. This is the Junk in the Trunk flea market, and you can see Francine just ripped through here, tore open the roof, that corrugated metal like a tin can, literally peeling it back, and then this brick wall here on its side. Just take a look at this. I mean, this is a brick wall that was toppled over by the storm, and you can see the damage inside, and then obviously all of the items and whatnot from the Junk in the Trunk flea market.